Hello and welcome back. In today's video, we will talk about the basic minimum social support framework that needs to be provided if a society and nation wants to put in place a setup that seeks to ensure that there is equality and fairness in the truest sense. Those who have seen our previous videos on how the current pandemic crisis has exposed the flaws in our prevailing economic and social model, and what can be done to use this moment in our shared history as an opportunity for making the changes required to make the necessary course correction. We will start with setting out and outlining in simple terms what basic minimum social support means. Basic minimum social support is the right of a citizen to have access to products and services which make sure that they have a secure and satisfied existence throughout their lives, and which allows them to have a fair chance to grow and improve themselves, and be the best they aspire to be. For this, and given the fact that no society or nation can have unlimited resources, we need to identify the basic essentials that any human being would require. These, in essence, would form the components of the basic minimum social support. These elements are a universal basic income, or UBI, to take care of food and utilities like power, communication, etc. In addition, easy access to quality healthcare. Access to good quality education to anyone who wants to have it. And finally, a secure and agreeable living environment would make up basic minimum social support. Now that we understand what would make up basic minimum social support, let us proceed to analyze why this structure is important. Underlying this structure is the idea of what makes up a fair and decent human existence. Most people will agree that every individual needs nourishment, a shelter, a healthy functioning body, and access to opportunities where, using their initiative and effort, they can launch their lives forward, depending on their needs and desires, to acquire greater material or mental prosperity to the fullest of their abilities. The basic purpose of the analysis in this video is to establish the importance of providing for good quality public options for housing, healthcare, and training and education, rather than incorporating the cost of these essentials as part of universal basic income. This is because, unlike food essentials and utilities, the consumption of which can be estimated and standardized in a much simpler way, and thus be used to arrive at an amount for UBI, the requirements of individuals for healthcare and self-development and education can vary widely from person to person. More importantly, in absence of a good quality public option, the private providers of these services will always attempt, with a view to maximize their profit, to increase the cost of these services, resulting in an erosion of the money available for other needs. This is why insurance, whether for medical needs, or insurance given to farmers for crop protection, never delivers the same value for money spent as when these kinds of assistances are provided by the government. This is because, firstly, the insurance companies, with a view to maximize their profits, try their best to deny claims and reduce the value reimbursed to the insured. Secondly, the private providers of service, sometimes colluding with the insurance companies, keep increasing the costs. As a result, the patient gets less and less service for the amount insured. When this happens, the patients tend to delay, or even avoid, which in the long run, costs the society more. The most important benefit of the public option is the fact that there are no upper limits on value of service, or length of time for which you can avail the service. This is how the cocktail of basic minimum social support not only gives a real chance to each citizen to live a life at their own terms, and get a fair start, and an honest shot, at all opportunities, to achieve their full potential, and push their boundaries. When services like quality healthcare, housing, and education are available as a basic right, then the private sector is forced to up its game, and provide higher standards, and at competitive costs, because it has to compete, and justify its existence, to be able to attract people. But the deepest, the most enduring, and fundamental impact of basic minimum social support is in the permanent and positive changes that it can bring in the society. In our coming videos, we will analyze the impact that basic minimum social support can have on areas like worker and industrial relations, gender justice, social disparity, reservation or affirmative action, crime and civic behavior, demographic management, and other areas of human social existence. I hope you found this discussion interesting. You can share your opinion, and carry the discussion forward, in the comments section below, and also on Twitter, using the hashtag BMSS. Also, please click the like and share buttons to give your feedback, and subscribe to our channel, and click the notification icon to get intimated when we upload the follow-up videos. Till later then, be safe and have a good time. Bye.